This video will contain minor spoilers for Rogue One, so just a heads up if you haven't seen the movie yet. In Rogue One, we get a quick glimpse of Darth Vader within a Bacta tank being guarded by at least 2 Imperial Royal Guards. So why were the Emperor's personal guards at Darth Vader's castle? Well, there are a few answers to that question. First off, being within the Bacta tank meditating and easing the pain of his burned skin was probably the most vulnerable state he was ever in as a Sith Lord. If he were to get attacked in this state, he would probably get owned pretty quickly, as he wouldn't be able to leave the Bacta tank. Not only did he require the mask in it to breathe, but he also didn't have any of his mechanical limbs attached to him either. The Royal Guard were probably the most elite set of soldiers the Empire had at its service that were non-force sensitive. They alone would be able to fend off pretty much any intruder wishing to assassinate Vader, or at least fend them off long enough for the Dark Lord himself to get into his armor and join the fight. The Royal Guard were also some of the very few people within the Empire to be entrusted with the secret that both Vader and Palpatine were Sith Lords. So if Palpatine ever needed to quickly contact his apprentice on Sith business, the guards could remain protecting Vader while he talked to his master from his Bacta tank. And the final reason, which is probably Palpatine's main motivation for sending his personal guards to protect Vader, was to keep an eye on him. Palpatine understood that Vader would eventually wish to overthrow him, as was the tradition of the rule of 2 Sith. These guards were loyal to Palpatine and him alone. They would rather die than betray their master. So the fact that they were in Vader's personal living quarters showed that Palpatine kept an eye on everyone, even his Sith apprentice, out of fear of possible betrayal. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. And as always, may the Force be with you.